Expansion Worker Visa 2026. Planning to open a UK branch of your overseas business? The UK Expansion Worker Visa can allow you to send a senior manager or specialist employee to the UK to help establish that business. In this video, we will cover who qualifies, the main costs, how to apply, and the key limitations of this visa. What is the Expansion Worker Visa? The Expansion Worker Visa is part of the UK's global business mobility routes. It is designed for overseas businesses that have not started trading in the UK yet and need to send an existing senior or specialist employee to establish their UK presence. Once the UK business is trading, other routes, such as the senior or specialist worker route, may become more appropriate. Who qualifies? There are several key requirements. You generally need a valid certificate of sponsorship from your overseas employer, at least 12 months employment with that employer outside the UK, unless an exemption applies, an eligible occupation, a salary of at least £52,500 per year, or the applicable going rate for your occupation, whichever is higher, and usually £1,270 in personal savings, held for 28 consecutive days before applying. Your employer also needs the appropriate UK sponsor licence. Unlike the skilled worker route, there is no separate English language requirement for this visa. Costs. The main costs include the £340 application fee and the immigration health surcharge, currently £1,035 per year. You also need to meet the maintenance requirement if you are not exempt. Remember, these costs apply separately to dependents who join you. Application process. The process is fairly straightforward, but getting the details right is important. First, your employer needs the correct sponsor license. Next, check your occupation code, salary and eligibility. Your employer then assigns your certificate of sponsorship, and you normally have 3 months to apply. You submit your documents, complete the online application and biometrics where required, and then wait for a decision. Applications from outside the UK are usually decided within 3 weeks, while applications from inside the UK generally take around 8 weeks. Duration and settlement. One important limitation is that this visa is temporary. You can normally stay for up to 12 months, with a possibility of 1 extension. The maximum stay on this route is 2 years. And importantly, the Expansion Worker Visa does not directly lead to settlement or ILR. If you want to settle in the UK, you may eventually need to switch to another eligible route, depending on your circumstances. Expansion worker versus skilled worker. Here is the simple distinction. Expansion worker. Your overseas business is establishing a UK presence. Senior or specialist worker. Your UK business is already trading, and you are transferring an existing employee. Skilled worker. You are being sponsored by a UK employer for an eligible role, and this route can potentially lead to settlement. Common refusal issues. Applications can fail because of issues such as an incorrect occupation code, salary problems, incorrect certificate of sponsorship details, insufficient maintenance evidence, or inadequate evidence of the genuine UK expansion. These are exactly the areas that should be checked before submitting an application. What next? So, if you are planning to expand your overseas business into the UK, make sure you choose the right immigration route from the beginning. You can find our full UK Expansion Worker Visa Guide through the link in the description. And if you need advice based on your specific circumstances, Conroy Baker's immigration law specialists can help. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.